Well, Graham, you just had a hug from the chairman. I think he's delighted. The 1,000 fans who made the journey delighted. You must be delighted.
Of course, yeah. And look, the chairman's had a tough time, so he needed a hug. I'm not a hugging person, but it was good because look, he's gone through the mill, and so's the club. But it's a good club. He's a good owner, good chairman, and there's a lot of work to do. But that was a great start for us, and delight for everybody because look, it's been a traumatic year for the club, but look at the numbers we brought here today. The loyalty is still there. They want to get behind us, but we have to give them something. But the players showed a great responsibility to hook those supporters into the new AMK.
You spoke about, or we spoke in the build-up about the occasion here and Hollywood and all the rest of it. But there was a little bit of nervousness, perhaps, which you really exploited because you went at it in that first 10 minutes and got 2 up.
Well, we were going to approach the game. Regardless of what the occasion was in that way. We've been trying to put it in place in pre-season games, and we've done it successfully in spells of games, but not all the way through. Excuse me. And I thought today we did that. We got about them. We pressed them. We made them turn the ball over because we know we've got good quality in possession. So if we can get the ball as often as possible, we know we can hurt teams. We've got goal scorers. We've got people who can create. Got people who can play under pressure, but there's a lot of other things that you have to add to football to win games of football than just keeping the ball, and we're trying to put those in place. The players are buying into it, which is great to see, and hopefully that's a sort of a taster for them to see that we can be successful with it.
Some clinical finishing as well, particularly from Jonathan Lecco, crucial ones as well in that, because they started the second half quite strongly, but you sort of really finished it off by about the hour mark.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was finished until the referee blew his whistle. Every time we went 2 in front, they got a goal back, and it was constantly, nip and tuck. But yes, and I've been in football games. I never do anything until it's over. So, but yeah, we were clinical. We know we've got good quality, and we have to get those players into those positions as often as possible. Every game is different, but I thought Mo and John linked really well. I thought defensively did exactly what the rest of the team required in the structure, the work ethic and the running power that the team behind them was unbelievable today. I said to him before game, I've tried to kill you in pre-season, and you're still here, so you must have a load in the tank. And you could see that. Listen, it was tough because it was 104 minutes.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, that is a talking point today across the country. The added time and the new rules, and they could have been interpreted perhaps a little bit differently. Certainly, taking of throws and all that sort of thing, and throwing the ball away and whatever. What did you make of it, Hill?
Look, there's going to be teething problems. The referee had a good chat with me and Phil before the game and the captains about what it was going to look like. They have to be, as it always happens with new directives, it's quite strong at the start and sort of finds its balance as you go through, because no one wants to see 10 men on the pitch and all that sort of stuff. So there's a balance between it, but I understand the reasons for it, about speeding the game up and keeping it high tempo, but 15 minutes extra on what I would class as a normal game of football is going to be quite tough, I think, over 50 games.
Still, only Tuesday and Saturday, and then it keeps coming, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the exact same players as well. So I'm delighted for everyone at the club, and certainly the players at how much they've put into pre-season. But I've just spoke there. Listen, these 3 points are 3 points which will win us no points for the rest of the season. We have to go again. Obviously, Tuesday in the cup. Next Saturday will be a different challenge altogether. We have to learn from what we did great. And actually, take that forward, try and improve on the things that we could have done better, but reset. This will win us nothing going forward, except for 3 points. But it's a great feeling.
I'm sure it is. Well done, thank you.
Thank you.
There was plenty of players I think who stood out this afternoon, but for me, I think Tommy Smith was remarkable and seemed to slot straight in and just won everything. Yeah,
well, look, he's a warrior, and he came into pre-season. Fresh, he showed us straight from the off. He's got a great character, great spirit. Listen, he's had a fantastic career so far, but it's not over for him. He's hungry, and we knew what type of game it would be. It's about character and resilience, and he has that in abundance, as do others. But the more people you can look around the change room, within ourselves, and look across and trust that guy. then the better we'll be. And the team that went out there trusted each other. They looked at their teammate, their partner next to them, and backed them up all the way. There was never a player isolated on his own, all over the pitch, and that's brilliant to see. It takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of trust, but they've got it.
And that energy, I think, was certainly shown by the fact that Danny Harvey's played for 100 and whatever it is minutes and still bombing in and breaking and scoring off his right foot, and he's got players in support with him.
Yeah, and then still the energy to have a 60-yard dash to celebrate. Yeah, I noticed that as well. So he can't tell me he's tired on Monday. He should have saved that energy. But no, look, I thought the quality of the goals were excellent. We could have had a couple more, hit the post. Had a good chance at the end, but we know their threats as well when they come into the box. But there was some real good quality in there, and we know we have quality players, but we have to do all the other things so that quality counts. That's the important thing for us. So delighted to see the goal scorers in particular. It was a great ball in for the first one from Ethan. I think it was at OG, was it? I think. Yeah. But it was a brilliant ball in to put him under pressure. That's the thing. So I think even if he missed it might be on target as well. So. And the finishes from the front two were absolutely clinical. So, look, good start, something to build on, something to believe in, which I think is important for the coaching staff, the players, the supporters, the chairman, and everyone else. But let's not take our eye off the ball and how much hard work there is to come in the rest of the season.
And a couple of busy days in terms of the recruitment machine as well. What with Ash Hunter coming in yesterday and Matt Smith going today.
Yeah. It was we're looking to improve the squad. With MJ coming in, Matt's been great. He's worked really hard in pre-season, not missed a session, but he probably saw his chance of starting limited with MJ coming in, and he's a coveted player, so we thought it was common sense to let him go, and we brought Ash in on the same day, different player, but he'll give us a real good goal threat, knows the game, he's got a bit of fire in his belly, and he's got a point to prove, so we like those players. And
there was an instance I noticed when he's tried to close the ball down and you've screamed at him and he's gone bombing 20-30 yards and then one ball back on halfway. That's the sort of resilience you want, isn't it?
Yeah, he wasn't the only player I screamed at today, I'll be honest, but no, listen, we just want to encourage them to go, and sometimes you need that. I needed that as a player, from your teammates, from your coach, whoever it is, from the supporters, that encouragement. But it's every player knows what we expect from them on there. It's full commitment, and we just gave Ash a little tactical sort of instruction, and he just got a little bit hungry to go and win the ball. Left his slot, but got back into his slot and turned the ball over. So fair play to him. He's he's only had 2-3 days training with us, so there's a lot for him to learn. But we know he'll be a good addition with what we've already got.